started brewing coffee like an old man because energy drinks are getting expensive. Oh shit, did I? Okay, no, it's not. I thought it was gonna drip. What was I getting at? Right, so I was rescanning some of my film, and it's kind of a pain because it's on a laptop that's used as a media PC, which is underneath my TV, which now I went to an LG OLED, which is, it's quite good. It was on sale for $5.99. Yeah, so that was the B5, the 48 inch, and I don't know what people are talking about. It's really bright, so. But it's something I don't want to edit film on because the burn-in. Yeah, the burn-in. And it's not really going to just burn in just by existing, unless it's existing for a long time. But it's still something that it wouldn't be fun to afford if it decided to just do it. So film scanning, the interface never moves. It's not really doing much. The only thing that moves is whatever you're scanning the preview of, and then it's like, oh, here's a new preview. I'm not big on just spending a lot of time scanning anyway nowadays. I'm kind of looking into other solutions. The last solution will be lab scanning. I will never want to do that again. It's just too expensive. But, there are other good solutions nowadays that I can kind of optimize for. Maybe DSLR scanning is in my future. A 5D Mark II probably would make some interesting scans. But, so what I'm really looking at is I rescanned my Pro Image 100 because I ultimately was not happy with how it came out. The quality before was... It was kind of like almost like a faded daylight blue color. Like constantly clouds overcast, which is what it was that day when I used the film in Japan. But it wasn't that heavy of a contrast that my scans showed. So I was like, okay, this is what I get for scanning, right when I landed back at home. Like, I think I got home that night, and I think I actually started scanning in the middle of the night. I don't quite remember. Or I thought it was the morning after. Terrible idea, because you're just, what are colors if you're tired? And that's unfortunately the mistake that I made, is just trusting my color judgment at that time. But sometimes film colors don't work out, especially when I use Silverfast. I'm just the worst at Silverfast. And with that, it made me realize that I'm just going to rescan the Pro Image 100, and it looks a lot better, but I'm still not happy with it. Which is also why I'm looking at other options instead of like Silverfast's colors. I have a hard time using it. So, on screen here is going to be my film scans for Pro Image 100 that I had. Of course, that's already been going. I'm just sitting here noodling like an absolute buffoon, just trying not to sweat to death in this room as I'm like, oh god. Making videos is really stressful, only for the reason of I hate appearing on camera and I hate reciting a script. But I'm fine with being on camera if I'm doing something that I'm actually confident in. Kind of guitar, kind of not. I'm not really confident in it at all, but I'm also trying to not play anything that'll get me like a copyright strike. Like, I didn't do shit, I'm just playing something. It's kind of a familiar thing in my head where I always wonder, I wonder if any of you are guitarists or musicians in general, do you ever play something really cool for the first time and then you're like, did this already exist? And then you worry about, doing that again somewhere, and people are like, oh, it's this song. You're like, fuck, I thought I made that up. Yeah, I'm quite nervous about stuff like that. Also, so yeah, this hand position sucks. So there's a thing, I'll get to it in a minute. Anyway, the film scans, they turned out pretty good. I'm really actually quite happy now with the coloring. It looks good. But it's still missing just some optimization, and it might have just been because it was slightly older film. I think that Pro Image 100 was sitting for probably at least a year and off and on climates, which it's made to be stored in hotter and drier, I guess, just hotter and warmer climates. It says so in the film spec sheet. It's actually quite a robust film. I gotta remember to keep a gentle hand. And that would be not too surprising, and also surprising if it had any issues. So I would say it turned out alright. It's not too grainy. It's still full of dynamic range, but I feel like maybe some of them also got a little underexposed, as I tend to do with everything in my life revolving around photography on film. It's always underexposed somehow, even if I meter for it to be regularly or over. It's just like, no, under. So either it's a massive skill issue, which it probably is, or my cameras are broken. So I think we know which one it is. It's very rare that I actually get like a blown out photo and I'm like... So yeah, Pro Image 100 I really enjoyed. Just being in Tokyo to do that as well. You know, all these films. But I can't help but think that this was the weakest one for the location that I was most excited about, which was the area where Welcome to the NHK's anime was based on. And I'm sure some of you picked up on that, I hope. It was the most important part of the trip to me, other than meeting Ryo Murata, because, you know, that show played a big part of just kind of the last few years of my life. It definitely made me want to get up and be more active and not just try and sit inside all day. And, you know, the only person that can really help you is yourself, and you have to be willing to do that. And it's a hard thing to change. So, yeah, definitely worked, I think, but it had a very large effect on me, so I wanted to go and photograph it. But I got some digitals, so I'll include those too. But it was a wild time. Just, am I gonna get the shot? Am I not gonna get the shot? I think it was okay. So I'll have to go back and do it again with maybe Ektar or something sharper than my Pro Image 100 photos. And by sharper, I guess I mean like, you know, more vibrant. That's the word. That's a whole different word. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of talking through this. Japan has just been such a blur because I went right back to work, right? So between meeting Ryo and having a great time, and then going to the place that I wanted to visit, and then like all the food, and then coming back to the States and having whiplash with all that, and the lack of any kind of good trains and convenience stores within walking distance. You know, it's quite jarring. I still think about it. And we're in the same world, but we're living such different lives. It's crazy. So, what am I gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna start thinking of how I'm gonna present the next film video, because I can't just do this every time. Especially because I'm gonna just start being really repetitive. But, yeah, it's free audio, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. I ended up getting this little guy. This is a little Pentax Auto 110. It's a little 110 film. Not sure where the recording just stopped. It just said on the screen when I looked up, oh, you know, the recording stopped, so I don't know what happened. But before I go, this is a Pentax Auto 110. My friend gave me this. He said I'm probably not going to ever use it, and he doesn't like 110 film. So here you go. This thing's great. Look how cute it is. It's like peanut size. This is fantastic. I wish I had this for my Tokyo trip. But yeah, I definitely will be using this at some point. I just need to find a way to scan it.